Hi guys, Rosie here. Today I'm going to be reviewing The 100-Year-Old Man Who Climbed Out the Window and Disappeared by Jonas Jonasson. I got this book for 3 reasons. The main one being the title, because it just sounded so wonderfully bizarre that I just couldn't help but pick it up. And then that led me to read the back, which was even more delightful. I mean, a runaway elephant and several explosions and a scattering of accidental murders. What can be more exciting than that? I mean, the last reason was that it was a special limited edition, which just was a bit exciting, really. Anyways, it's about a man called Alan Carlson, and it's set in 2 timelines. The first is after he climbs out the window and disappears on his 100th birthday, and the second is his life leading up to that moment. I quite like that they mirrored each other in style, like in his interactions with people and the events that occur. Now, he always seems to get away with things. While they're quite similar in style, they're also quite different in scale. The one traverses the world, while the other is primarily set in Sweden. During the part of the book that is about his life, he gets involved in pretty much every single major historical event that occurred in his lifetime. I mean, throughout the thing he has dinner with the various number of world leaders, gets involved with both communism in China and the atomic bomb. So it helps that he's an explosive expert and is quite naive in a way, but also not in any way politically minded. He just gets on with life, and I found that quite entertaining. But there's pretty much everything in there, and it's all done in quite a light-hearted way, so you're kind of learning about history in a way that makes you want to read more, and it's not really shoved down your throat. It's more, oh, this is kind of in the background. It's all about Carlson's life and the people he meets, and as the book goes on you kind of end up loving the guy. In the main story, the present day, he's just trying to have his last adventure before he dies, and I think that's kind of sweet, and you end up just kind of getting on with his little group of miscreants and all that they get up to, and you root for them despite the numerous laws that they break, just because of the amount of fun they're having and the fact they all just seem to be quite nice people. I admit the writing style did take me a while to get used to. Before this I'd been reading the Earthsea Quartet by Ursula Le Guin, and that's very different in style, so going from one to the other just kind of, it was a bit strange, but once I did get into it, it was great. I even found myself laughing out loud on occasion, and that's something I rarely do, like even with watching movies or books or comedy shows. I'm more of an internal laughing person, if that makes any kind of sense at all. But yeah, I enjoyed this, and I think a lot of other people would as well. It's got plenty in, from adventure to humour, romance, crime, murder, elephants. So give it a go, and if you have read it, let me know what you think in the comments, and offer up any other suggestions for things you want me to review. See you next time. Goodbye. So, good Christmas present for those who's still stuck.